Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Talk as it be with Apostle Alfred Uyinosa. Don't become what you hate. Now be with Apostle Alfred Uyinosa. They tell the people where break into warehouse, the place where the Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki store medical equipment put. They begin loot all the medical equipment where they for inside that place. Go they sell them. So make I leave you now. Make you hear from Apostle Alfred Uyinosa.
My people, good morning. We thank you for how unadulterated they follow us. And we thank God for His mercy and grace. And we thank Baba God for the way they put road, where road not they. And only one, then the feet talk word when they reach. Good morning. I want to appreciate all of you this morning who they follow us and they share the broadcast. They invite our friends. May they really know waiting day on ground. And we will continue to stand for truth. So my people, time don't reach. We go continue to tell ourselves the truth. Truth, the key. Tell friend truth, the key man. So we will continue to talk as it be, because life, we get different set of people what we need to understand for life, and we'll continue to talk and we'll continue to encourage ourselves. Don't become what you hate. Don't become what you hate. Most time, what we hate, what we speak against, automatically will come see ourselves. They like waiting we hate. Don't become what you hate. So when you see the way people they behave, you begin ask yourself, are these people educated? Are they okay? Even the so-called educated ones, even the so-called people, when it's supposed to help change the narrative, the people who say they hate violence, when they hate injustice, when they hate lawlessness, when they preach against lawlessness, you see them behaving. You see them loving lawlessness just because of one or two things when they happen for society. Don't become what you hate. I will address so many issues this morning because talk as it be, and I hold no man apology. People who love truth are those who always come to this platform to listen to truth. And no amount of evil comment will fit change within God one do for our state. I met one young man during the protest for Uniben. In the heat of the protest, NSAS and bad governance and the rest. That very day when they break into Oko prison, the young man come the verse, say why they will go break Oko prison. The young man the verse, say why they will cook for road. The young man come the verse for people. Now I call him, now say Mr. Man, in protest, expect anything, especially when there is no security on ground. Say, but we will ensure we speak against what is happening. True to my word, me with this young man, we do live broadcast to condemn that barbaric act. And the guy spoke very well, condemning that barbaric act, that people are not destroying property, which he frowned against. To my greatest surprise, the same young man, when he condemned people, say they break prison, come out. When he condemned youth, say that they burn tire for road, they rape, they collect phone, they steal. Also join the squad when you go loot government property. The so-called young man also drive motor, go where they put palliative, go park medical equipment. What a bad world. Don't become what you hate. The same young man when he hates people, see why they break come up from prison. Why did they rape? Why did they steal? The same young man drive motor, go medical, go also steal things from medical shop. What a shame. Don't become what you hate. You hate lawlessness. Why are you encouraging lawlessness? You hate evil. Why are you encouraging evil? I want to address some certain persons this morning. Never be in the midst of those who speak evil. You speak against evil, but you yourself partaking in the evil. Most Nigeria, they be like, you hate smoker, you hate smoke. Anybody they smoke, you hate cigar, but yet all your friends, when they go to smoke, you dey inside. What is the difference between you and those that is smoking? Don't become what you hate unless you want to change it. A lot of us are very quick to judge. We speak against violence. We speak against injustice. We speak against confederation. How come we suddenly become what we hate? We speak against election thuggery. We spoke against it. We spoke against lawlessness. How come you guys suddenly become those who now encourage lawlessness in our country? Especially those who call themselves Christians. Those who call themselves Christians are at the forefront encouraging lawlessness and looting of government property. What is not good is bad. What is not good is bad. I have so many of friends, so many of them. Every state has their own reserves. It's like you are telling the government to open CBN to go and remove the money that is there. Every hospital has a shop store that they keep equipment. Every country has a shop where they keep medical equipment. I don't care about the food, but I care about the medical equipment. Just as we have supermarket where you have food stuff, where people go to buy, so also have storage in government. Any family that does not have storage, why do we have stores in our own home? We have stores in our own home. I'm in pain because the people who spoke against lawlessness are not the one encouraging it in our nation, Nigeria. It's wrong. What is not good is bad. I don't care any name anybody want to call me. I don't bother. I don't care. Those who choose to insult me, I don't bother. I will never encourage lawlessness. I will never encourage it. My people, I beg, I want to show you something. They want to be the judge. Is this part of palliative? This is medical equipment stolen. Why are people so wicked? Never you justify evil. My people, that's medical equipment stolen. And people call it palliative. Is this one food? Is this one food? And a lot of persons out there, you are clapping for them. You are encouraging it. Don't become what you eat. It is not palliative, medical equipment. Is that also part of food? Don't become what you hate. Never you encourage lawlessness and injustice. You can't be shouting end SARS. You can't be shouting end bad governance. You can't be shouting end police brutality. Yet, you are the one committing the same crime. You are the one encouraging the same crime. We all need a better society. We all need a better world. Not to the extent of looting government medical store. Every country, every state has its own medical store. We are bigger than this. We are bigger than this. And we must continue to say it the way it is. My people, this is another medical shop. Hospital equipment. What does hospital equipment have to do with food? What does vaccine have to do with vaccine and Indomie? Vaccine and rice or beans? All medical equipment stored up by government stolen, and people you are encouraging it. You are encouraging it. Is medical equipment part of palliative? People want to eat. People gather this to sell. Government, all the pharmacy shop in Benin will be raided because those things are there and people start selling it. All these things stolen by people will be in different pharmacies now. People start selling it. Wickedness. Is this one food? Is that one food? medical equipment, food. Talk be. What is not good is bad. What is not, I cry for my people who are clapping hands and supporting evil and lawlessness in our society. Especially those who call themselves Christians. You call yourself Christian, you are encouraging this evil act. Excuse me. Never you become what you hate. Don't become what you hate. People started looting property. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. You don't get justice on the altar of stealing. You don't get it. You don't get it. Those are vaccines. Those are syringes. Hospital equipment. Is that palliative? Is that food? And people, you are clapping. So persons are clapping. It's bad. A lot of persons go say, oh, we are fighting against, oh, we don't need Agbero, but today you have become the encourager of Agbero. We all fought against injustice, but today we are not becoming what we fought against. We are not becoming what we fought against. Never you encourage evil. Never you encourage lawlessness. What is not good is bad. What is not good is bad. We should stop encouraging people to keep on stealing. Stop it. And you are shouting, you want to become leaders of tomorrow? How will you become a leader of tomorrow when you are gradually becoming what you are fighting against? How can people trust you when you are becoming what you are fighting against? You are fighting against bad governance. At the same time, you are also partaking in stealing. How can you get rid of bad governance? It's not possible. It crushes part of rice. Is it part of Indomie? Why are our people so wicked? So wicked. I see some young men who encourages. You are on that course. The Bible says, those who call evil good, you are course. You put light for darkness, you put darkness for light. God said you are course. Woe unto those who call evil good. Those of you calling evil good, God said you are course. One of the man who died went to carry fridge, deep freezer. Is deep freezer palliative? A deep freezer food? He died. Instantly, he fell. Even as at that, people still match the blood. Pass to start collecting things that are not food. what is not good is bad. Let us not encourage evil. Let us not encourage lawlessness. Let us not encourage injustice. Let us not encourage anarchy. We got to stand for the truth. Let us stand for the truth. We got to stand for the truth. But when I say freedom is now or never, freedom from the things we hate, freedom from encouraging lawlessness, freedom is now or never. Freedom from encouraging agberoism, freedom from encouraging looting of government property, freedom is now or never. We shouldn't clap hands for people who went to steal, who stole government property. What is not good is bad. I don't care any name anybody want to call me. If you like call me politician in the daytime, apostle in the night, I don't care. I will continue to stand for the truth. And I will never deviate from it. Every country has their own reserve. Why do we have bank? We put money in the bank for future purpose. Why should people break into government warehouse to start stealing medical things apart from food? If you know you stole any medical things from medical shop, go and return it for a thief. Go and return it. If you know you collect anything that is not food from medical shop, go and return it. Go and return it for a thief. A lot of persons are gradually becoming what they hate. A lot of families are gradually becoming what they hate. The man who died had 4 children. To carry fridge, are you hungry? You fridge food. So persons who went, there's a man who went to collect how many cartons of Indomie, lost iPhone worth 83,000. Is that one hungry? Is that one hungry? Tell friend truth, you know the key friend. Man, when if you hold, when they get iPhone worth 83,000, you still go collect Indomie. That one a hunger. And it lost, and the phone lost. That's how God punish her. That's how God punish that young man. You hold phone, iPhone 83,000. You go to collect Indomie 2005. My people, you be the judge. That one a hunger or what? Is that one hunger? No. That wickedness and greed. You can afford it. You can afford it. 50% of those who went to collect things can afford it. Not the real poor people can afford it. 60% who went to medical shop to collect whatever they collected can afford it. Tell friend truth, you know the key friend can afford it. We should stop encouraging evil. We should stop encouraging evil. 60% collecting food, who went to medical shop and the rest, they can afford it. That's the truth. A matter, my when I get here. A man so no ya do me. Iya me moto, eso fi moto ahia. We can't make on make money. On make money. Person if you buy fuel for motor, you drive, go collect, steal. That's stealing. On make boy, you are make boy. That's stealing. How can somebody holding an iPhone of 83,000, you see go collect Indomie of 2,500 and you say that person is hungry? No. That wickedness and greed. And that go say the phone lost. Thank God say the phone lost. Thank God say the phone lost. Never you encourage what you hate. And a lot of persons are becoming what they hate. Most people when they drive, you they happy. Were you hungry? No. You were never hungry. If you feel drive more to go there, go collect things, then you are not hungry, then you are not poor. You are not poor. You are not poor. Tell friend truth, you know the key friend. Never you become what you hate. And a lot of persons are becoming what they hate. Person like me now, I will come just a car driver and say, oh yeah, carry me, I'll begin it. Am I stupid? I'm not stupid. When I can afford it, and some certain individual you are clapping. No. Don't become what you hate. Why are we so wicked? When I see the medical things when they steal, if you know say you collect any medical things, please return it because not be food. And all the pharmacy shop in Benin, we are going to move all of them. Because those pharmacy shop, those things with the thief, they decide where they want to make it sell. I will encourage the government to cramp down on all the pharmacy shop. Because you guys are wicked. Currently, 60% of those pharmacy shops in Benin, they are with government property. The thing that they stole from medical shop want to sell it. Some of the vaccine is more than 50,000. Some carry more than 20. Some carry more than 100. You want to sell. Are you hungry? That's wickedness. That's wickedness. That's wickedness. Pure wickedness. Christians, I'm highly disappointed at those who call themselves Christians. I'm highly disappointed by encouraging lawlessness in our land. Christians are supposed to be a peace setter. The Bible said that ye are the light of the world. We are supposed to be the light of truth, the light of righteousness, the light of holiness, not darkness, not encouraging darkness. We are not supposed to encourage darkness in our land. You come in shouting end SARS, then you become the SARS. You come in shouting end police brutality, then you are becoming the same character you are fighting against. No. No. Let us think. Let us amend our way. Let us amend our way. Freedom is now and never. Let us amend our ways. Let us amend our ways. Don't become what you hate. And never you encourage people to steal. I saw people collecting bag food, and you are happy. People collecting the freezer. Is that palliative? Is that your property? No, you're a thief. That's stealing. The Bible says that righteousness exalts a nation, but sin becomes a reproach to any person. If we are crying for a better Nigeria, we should not encourage evil in the land. We shouldn't. You see people running away with bag food, that's stealing. That is pure stealing. You see people running with deep freezer, that's stealing. You are worse than the government you are fighting against. You are worse than the politician you are fighting against. You are worse than them. You cannot steal from a thief. When thief, both of them become an international armed robber. You can't be fighting against politicians and you are stealing. You are the same thing. You are the same thing. Sadly enough, most people who call themselves Christians are part of it. Part of it. You collect bike, you're happy, that's stealing. You stole, go and return it. You carry freezer, go and return it, that's stealing. You collect medical equipment, that's stealing, go and return it. It is not yours. It is not yours, that's stealing. I frown against it and I hate it with passion. Those who encourages anarchy, get yourself prepared to also taste from the anarchy you encourage. I will be the last person to encourage evil. You can't be fighting against end police brutality and you are stealing from the same police. No. You are shouting and fighting against bad governance. You are burning property. No. It's wrong. You don't need to burn property. Because any property you burn, they are also going to use your money to build it. Never you encourage what you hate. Don't encourage what you hate. If you know anybody when they collect it will not be food, tell them to return it. Tell them to return it. It's bad. If you know of anybody who stole things, they should return it. We will stand to defend justice, but not on the altar of stealing. If you know any family member when it's cheap, tell them they return it. If they collect anything will not be food, they should return it. They should return it. It's bad. The Bible says, whatsoever a man soweth, so shall he reap. Those of you encouraging and clapping, oh, they are collecting things. They are collecting bags, collecting fridge. It's good. Now, which you plant, you will reap. I don't encourage this trend of government property. It shouldn't be part of us. You can't be shouting the government is bad and you are doing the same thing. Go see as people destroy medical things, store them. Broke into medical warehouse, store medical things. Are those in food? No, they are not food. They are not food. Those things you store, they will cry against you. They will fight against you. A governor that could, a man will refuse to share money will support. Like if you say he would just destroy the entire state, no. No. Some of us supported him because of his fight against grandfatherism and his refusal to share money so that the state can develop. That is why some of us, we might be angry, but we must stand to defend our state. That we shouldn't encourage the destruction of government property because it belongs to us. We should never encourage people to destroy government property. Who are the government? We are. And those property belong to us. Those property are for our great-grandchildren. Please, adopt people. For other states, now food that they collect, they don't carry medical things. Why are our own different? And you say they're hungry, you know they're hungry. You are a thief. You know they're hungry. I can tell you 50% of the people, when they go to pack Indomie, can afford it. Can afford it. Yes, can afford it. Tell friend truth, you know they keep friend. Tell friend truth, you know they spoil friend. 50% of people will shout, hey, they can afford it. Not the real poor people, they can afford it. Especially if you drive more to go carry them, you see that one they're hungry? No. You know they're hungry. Especially if you drive motor, go collect palliative, stolen palliative, and you call that, you say that one they're hungry? No, sir. No, man. That person know they're hungry, like thief. There's no difference between you and armed robber. No difference. Especially if you hold phone of 75,000 and go collect Indomie, you say that one they're hungry? No. If you're hungry, why you not say that phone to go chop? Why you not say that phone to go chop? We could begin tell ourselves the truth. And we will continue to tell ourselves the truth. Don't encourage evil. Yes, everybody can. We are free to be angry. But let us say it the way it is. Please. What is not good is bad. What is not good is bad. Is bad. Don't become what you hate. 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 Some people will carry, they go to sell am, and you tell that person they're hungry. You pack medical equipment, you go to sell am, and you call that one hungry. No, that's stealing. That's stealing. That's stealing. We should never encourage lawlessness in the name of hunger day. We should never encourage it. You can never have a better society by stealing things. You can't. You can never have a better society. You can never have a better society. Don't become what you hate. You hate injustice, but now you are not the one doing the same thing. You are crying at government, they are wicked, you are crying at the government, yet you are still going to steal from the same government. You are also a thief. My appeal to every adult person, if you know say you collect anything will not be food, go return it. It does not belong to you. Go and return it. If you know say you collect anything will not be food, go even if you're not food, say go return it. Nobody will give you. Go and return it. Go and return it. Go and return it. If you collect anything will not be food, go return it. Please go and return it. Because people died for it. Even when somebody died, people still they don't care. What kind of hunger is that? What kind of hunger is that? Man, when you thief fridge, you be thief. You know the hungry. Person when you carry television, you know the hungry, you be thief. Person when you carry the deep freezer, you know the hungry, you be thief. Person when you go carry split air condition, you be thief. You know the hungry. Because if you're hungry, you will look for food, not be to carry equipment. You are a thief. Return it. If you carry television, go and return it. That's stealing. Television is not food. That's stealing. Return it. What is not good is bad. So my people, I don't want to talk too much this morning. Please, don't become what you hate. Don't become what you hate. A lot of Christians are gradually becoming what they hate. A lot of people who say, I'm a Christian, they are gradually becoming what they hate. Nothing pay me most than one young man, one of us they protest for main gate. Nothing pay me past that young man. He pretended to be a saint. When they break into a corporation, the young man was angry. When people they burnt out for road, the young man was angry. The same young man dragged me to go medical store, go collect things. You are a thief. You are a thief. You are a thief. You are a thief. Such person cannot be my friend, cannot be my friend on Facebook. You are a thief. You are a thief. You are a thief. You drive. motor. You were doing live Facebook live. You drive motor. Yes, you drive motor. They go collect things. You are a thief. You know they're hungry. They're thief. If you feel drive, put fuel for your motor. Now indomie you don't feel buy for yourself. Now rice you don't feel buy. You are a thief. So, please, we should never encourage lawlessness in our society. We should never encourage evil in our land. We should not. What is not good is bad. So this is my passionate appeal to all of those. Please don't encourage anybody to destroy government property. It is our property. Don't break into people's shop. It's not necessary. Please. Don't break people's shop. Don't set fires on people's property. Because it will take years to rebuild those things you are destroying. You can drive home your point without destroying anything. Talk as it be. I don't want to talk as it be. I know they talk because I want to talk. I they talk because now we think God say make I do to correct evil in our land. You can't be shouting we no go agree or we no agree, and you are doing the same thing. Barizuma, God bless you, sir. Barizuma, God bless you. I saw your message and I have corrected it. Thank you. We're trying to get your name to reply you. Thank you. Thank you for drawing my attention to it. Thank you. Thank you. So, we should never encourage evil, and we should not become what we hate. We should never become what we hate. We should not become what we hate. If you hate lawlessness, don't encourage it. Don't encourage it. If you hate injustice, don't encourage it. If you hate stealing, don't encourage it. Don't encourage it. A lot of people who call themselves Christians, you are encouraging evil. You are encouraging stealing. It's stealing. Anything that is not given to you and you collect it is stealing. What is not good is bad is stealing. Because it was never given to you, that's stealing. You stole. Return it. So all my brothers and sisters that is following this broadcast, please write on your wall, I will never encourage lawlessness. Go and put it on your wall. Put it on your status. Go and put it there. That I will never encourage lawlessness. Never, no matter what. No matter what, write it on your wall. I will never encourage lawlessness. Never. Write it on your wall. Let it be your watchword. I will never encourage lawlessness. Never. Also write, I will never become what I hate. Write it. I refuse to become what I hate. Write it. It should be your watchword. We cannot be condemning politicians at the same time we are stealing, destroying things, so we are worse than the politician. We are worse than them. Please, if you return television, umwe radio, umwe bejuwe, umwe bejuta, umwe fridge, la wo return by one egbo. Do am egbo wa kwale by even we money by ujuhi, uji, urai, by thief. A man lost an iPhone, yet you go carry one carton of Indomie and you say that one they're hungry? No. iPhone when he lost, now it's 3,000 naira. You put iPhone of 83,000 for your pocket. You go carry one carton of Indomie. Can't you see something is wrong somewhere? Something is wrong somewhere. We need to change our mentality. Our mentality should change. Our mentality should change. What is not good is bad. What is not good is bad. We are all suffering. We are all doing everything to protect our state. We must continue to protect our state. Nedoama luseloama emeje walao wagakubo kubena ya doledoji. Let us join hands together to build our state. That is my stand, and it will continue to be my stand. Let us encourage the governor to do more, to do his best. In as much we are not happy with the palliative food, but that's food that passed. But that is a man that is fighting for the common people. Let's continue to support him. Let's continue to discourage lawlessness in our society. Our people overseas, those of you encouraging your people to start looking for where to loot, you are evil, you are wicked. You are not hungry. You're only hungry. Please, allow. Calm down. Calm down. My pain still remains those medical things that people stole. Please. Those medical items stolen should be returned back. Tomorrow, if sickness break out, now begin to complain, government, no care. But yet, the storehouse of medical equipment, people went to steal it. You stole all, and you call it palliative. That's stealing. That's not palliative. You stole. You stole. Ozuki, you are a thief. You are a thief. All my people abroad, call your family. If they collect anything will not be food, may they return her. If they collect anything will not be food, may they return her. Immediately they should return it. Because that is not food. That is not food, they should return it. We shouldn't encourage evil in our society. We should not encourage evil in our society. We should not. Please, return it. Return it. That's why I want to carry it this morning, because my heart is heavy. My heart is heavy. Thank you, my people, for joining broadcast this morning. Please. Go and medical things. Go and return it. If you collect anything from medical shop that is not food, go and return it. Please. Please. If you carry anything will not be food for medical, go and return it. I beg you. We are returning. Vaccine. Some of the sachets of vaccine, what 50,000, people collect 10, some people carry 50. All the medical shop, all the pharmacy shop of Benin, we go follow one after the other. And if we see government property for them, you will go to jail for it. You will go to jail. Any pharmacy shop for this town will catch you. Say government things they will they sell, you will go jail. You will go to jail. You will go to jail. You are a thief. All the things they steal now, they go in the pharmacy shop. People want to begin to sell them. Oh God. No. We will encourage the government to crack down on all the pharmacy shop. We did Benin. And if they see anything will belong to government, they will go in for it. They'll begin to need to go to correction center. Una will go. That all boy, you were not hungry. You're not hungry. If you're hungry, you for remove your eye from medical things. You know if you say you know the hungry. And there was no riot in the state. People caused riots everywhere. Or cause riots everywhere. And those of you will go break those damn warehouse for Tesame Road. Anything you collect, you go return it because it's still not for you. You want to return it. The people goods when I collect for Tesame Road, return it. That's stealing. It's not government property. Return it. That's stealing. One boy. Now they're hungry. Break it, but people should return it. One boy. That's stealing. That is pure stealing. And those encouraging them, your cup will soon full. When a cup will soon full. You can't be fighting against injustice and at the same time you are doing the same thing. You can't be fighting against bad governance at the same time you are perpetrating in crime. You are worse than the government. You are worse than the government. You are worse than the government. You are worse. My people, that's why I want to talk and reach. And may I control my anger this morning. Let me control my temper. We will see you later in the day. God bless you.
Now we don't hear from Apostle Alfred Uyinosa. If you get anything to add, join with the Apostle don't talk. Go to comment section, make you put your own for there. And before you go, I beg, make you help us share this video to friends and family. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, I beg, try make you subscribe so that make you for day current with the things where they happen for Edo State. So make I leave you now, make you help us share this video. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.